ASL is a visual spatial language, and the signing space is governed by rules of grammar. Let's break down some of those parameters and try to understand how important the use of space is for producing good ASL. Begin by visualizing the signing space in front of you, like a stage or a game board. The horizontal plane of the signing space lies somewhere between your chest and waist. It extends to the sides about 1 foot and forward about the length of your arms. The best signers make use of the whole area to arrange concepts and depict the relationships between them. The spot directly across from you, labeled A in this diagram, is where the person you are communicating with stands. The placement of the first referent is commonly on the non-dominant side, while the second referent is placed on the dominant side, but this has not always been the case. When I got my interpreting degree in the 1990s, the rule was that the referent should be placed on the dominant side first, while the second referent was placed on the non-dominant side. I recently surveyed many of my deaf friends, and their answer, it depends. The placement of objects in the signing space may be geographically relevant. For example, if you are speaking of a school that literally exists to the left of your body position, then it makes sense to place it there. And if you're communicating with someone who knows that Kelly's house is to the right of you, then place her house there. In other words, the placement of objects in the signing space may be geographically relevant or arbitrary, depending upon the context of the conversation. Once you place an object in the signing space, its position is permanent. It remains there until you move it or change the subject. Use your visualization skills to keep the signing space consistent. Avoid flipping the board orientation or randomly changing the position of concepts you've already set up. You've already learned how to use the right-left configuration of the signing space to contrast and compare, or to relay dialogues. Now let's practice moving around inside of the signing space. My brother there, and my sister there. Cats, dogs. Which do you prefer? California schools are over there. Nevada schools are over there. My vacation home is there. And the city job I have, the office is there. I told them no. And they told me yes. Agreement verbs move through the signing space. The movement of the verb shows the relationship between objects placed there. The verb's movement must agree with or match the setup of the signing space in order to produce a coherent message in ASL. The agreement verbs we focus on in Unit 7 are drive to, get, pick up, drop off, take, and bring to. Make sure you can utilize these verbs correctly in the signing space. I'll be using this configuration of the signing space in the next 3 examples. When work is finished, I'll pick you up and drop you at school. At 4 p.m., when school is finished, I'll drive to work. My daughter, you go to the school, get her, bring her to me. Make sure to use agreement verbs and consistent spatial setup in your expressive video for Unit 7.